you've been feeling stuck, depressed, unmotivated, can't seem to pick yourself back up, then this video is for you. So today I'm going to be helping you guys become more disciplined and to stop feeling unmotivated. I really hope that this video encouraged you guys to get back up again. But welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Aisha and I'm glad that you clicked on this video today. So let's get right into this video, guys. I have some amazing tips for you guys. So coming in with number one, you need to figure out your why. I know you guys probably heard this before, but I'm telling you, you really need to know your why. Why are you even trying to make a difference? Why are you even trying to build yourself up again? You need to figure out what is your why, whether that be maybe you need financial stability, maybe it's for your kids, maybe it's for your family, maybe you want to be the first in your family to complete a certain thing, to have your own business or finish college, or whatever your why is. It doesn't matter what it is, but it has to be something strong enough that when you do feel like giving up or you do fall down and you don't feel like you can get back up again, you have to have a why that's strong enough to pull you back up again. Like for me, it's my 3 boys. And I know that when things get rough, like I'm always reminded, like there is someone dependent on me. There is someone looking up to me that I have to show up for. Like life is challenging. Like you will have things come up that you didn't even expect will come up. It'll be things popping out from left to right. Like you have to have something that's going to pull you back on track. Like life is not easy. It's like a roller coaster. It's not always going to be good. So like we go through things. We can be, for example, you can be in school. Something unexpected happened. Now your focus is shifted that way. But you need something that's going to pull you back again. Like remind you, okay, what am I doing this for? Why am I doing this again? Like I said, what keeps me going is knowing my why and keeping God first. Like those 2 things keep me going. It keeps me functioning because Lord knows I have been through a lot. So number 2, get a planner. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I have been through so many different ways of planning, y'all. Like I have tried and errored so many different ways of planning. I have tried time blocking. I have tried monthly scheduling. I have tried weekly scheduling. I have tried daily. Like I have tried so many different ways to schedule. I would overplan my day. Like I would have like 9-10 things on there that I wanted to get done, and in my head I'm like, okay, I can do this, but I'm also, which is number 2 why I failed with the way I was scheduling, it was because I'm not a time management person. Like I'm trying to get to there, but like timing was never on my side. So like I would have all these things to do thinking, oh yeah, I can finish this looks easy, this looks like I can just go ahead and get it done. When in reality it may take like 2 hours to finish one of those things, and then I have a whole nother 8 that I have to do. Like, and with my timing in the day, it just wasn't reasonable for me. So like I kept failing, and it was a lot of things that I didn't accomplish that day, and I had to like switch it up a lot. You have to find what works for you. If you are someone who is precisely when it comes to time management, then you could probably go about that way and you can get things done. Me, I'm not really good at managing time yet. So that method just did not work for me. So right now, what's working for me is I will come up with like my monthly goals. Like these are the things that I want to get finished within this month. Like I'm not putting like a time and date yet. I just know like within this month, I want to have this done like before next month comes. So then I would look at the weeks, and maybe like today I would get up, for example, like today, say I got up and I wanted to film a video, I wanted to do some cleaning, and I wanted to work out. I'm not putting my max things to get done in a day, and it also depends on what you're trying to do. But me, 3 to 4, max 5 things to complete for that day will work. Like ideally, like 3 to 4 things like I want to get done. Like maybe that would be, like I said, record a video, go to the gym, do some cleaning. Boom. That's my 3 goals that I want to do today. Or like if I know there was something that I wanted to get done for the month, I would look at what that monthly goal was, and then is there something I can do today to get to that goal? Like I don't make it hard on me no more. I don't make it hard on myself anymore because I was very overwhelmed when I was doing that. So I made sure that I picked something reasonable. And then once you mark those off and you get them done, you feel like you really you feel like you're accomplishing something. Like it motivates you. It helps you to feel that drive again. Like, okay, like we're getting things done. And this kind of goes with my step 3, which is set goals for yourself. Like I have a planner and then I have a goal book. I have 2 different books. So if you're someone who has just like one goal right now and that's like your focus, it's easier for you to break it down. But if you're someone, like for example, me, I have multiple goals. Like I have so many things that I want to get done. So what I recommend for you to do is take your goals, maybe work on like no more than 2 or 3 at a time, depending on how big those goals are too. Like depending on what it is, it's going to weigh out differently how you should go about it. But I would say like do 2 or 3 goals at a time. So what you would do is you're going to take your goal and you're going to make realistic steps, okay? You don't want to just write down a goal and then be like, okay, this is my goal. We wrote it down and then here we are. You want to put down the steps. What are you doing to get to that goal? Like, okay, you got your goal. Now, what are the steps? What are we doing to get to this goal? And you want to be mindful and make realistic steps here because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. You don't want to get burnt out. And like I said, that's why I said if you have several goals, don't try to work on everything at once because then you're going to get burnt out. Just remember, like, things do take time. Stuff don't happen overnight. It's okay to work to get there. That's okay. You got to be patient. You got to believe in yourself. You got to have confidence in yourself. You will get there. So boom. So like when we are goal planning, you have your goal here. What is the first step? What's the first step that you need to do? What's the first basic? It could be a basic step, something so simple. Just write it down. What's the first step you're going to do? Or you can even do first 3 steps. And then once you write it down, don't just write it down, close the goal book, and then go on about your day. And then like, okay, well, we got to start it. Now that's that. Actually apply yourself. Actually start to do it. Because I'm telling you, it was so many times where I wrote down goals. And 6 months later, I still have the same goal because I never took the steps. I never wrote down the steps. I never applied myself to get there. Like, you have to get up. Like, you have to get it done. I know, like, you can have so many amazing ideas. You can have so many thoughts in your head. But what are those thoughts if there's nothing that you're doing to accomplish them? You're not applying yourself to get there. There's a difference between I plan to start this and I started this today. So we want to change that theory, okay? We want to change the, okay, I plan to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing this. No, I started to do this. I did this today. Like, let's switch it up, y'all. Just tell yourself, like, what's one thing I can do today to get one step closer to my goal? Or if it's not daily, what's one thing you can do weekly to get to your goal? Just make sure you're doing something, making progress as you're going. Because time flies by, y'all. Time flies. Like, I used to always wonder, like, my teacher in high school would say, like, yeah, when you graduate, time gonna just pass by. And like, now I understand what they were saying because time be flying. Like, time is flying. So don't let time just pass you by. Like, I know y'all are tired of seeing the same results. Like, I'm tired of seeing the same results. That's why I had to get back up. I had to get things together. I couldn't keep just doing the same thing and getting the same results. Like, I wanted something different. If you want different, you got to do different. And sometimes it is easier said than done, but I promise you, like, once you start and like you're actually making progress, like, you'll appreciate yourself for that. You'll feel good about yourself. You'll get your motivation back. You'll start to be more motivated. Like, you'll see that you are actually getting things done. Like, you'll start to feel good again. Just think about the future you, where you want to be. Where do you see yourself being? Like, start slowly making those steps. Start slowly applying yourself and doing more things. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, how are you expecting to see results? You're not going to see results. You're going to keep, that's why things happen. Like I said, I had a goal set 6 months ago and I'm still at step 1 because I didn't change my routine. I was listening to a motivational speech and they were talking about basically kind of saying what I'm saying. Like, if you don't make the changes, you're not going to see the difference. And they were basically saying, like, you can have a messy room, right? If you clean up that messy room, it can be spotless and clean. You're going to feel good, like it's cleaned up. But then you'll notice, like, within a week, it's back messy again. And now you are re-cleaning up again. So if you don't change the things that happen to get that room dirty like that, it's going to be an ongoing cycle. You're not going to be able to get ahead of it and stay ahead of it. Like, you need to change. You got to make a change in order to get the change you want. Okay. So going into number 4, don't be afraid if you get told no. Not every no is a bad thing. Just take it as it just means that there's better opportunity somewhere else for you. That job, that house, whatever it was that you were trying to get, if you were told no, then okay, that's fine. No's are just getting you one step closer to your goal anyways. Like, all right, well, that didn't work out. Okay, at least I know that wasn't the route for me. Let me keep looking. Let me try this one. Let me go this way. So like, for example, I had finished high school and I was going into college and I was going for nursing, right? And this school like had so many prereqs. So I had been taking prereqs with this school. They had it to where like it was certain prereqs you had to finish before you could even apply to get into the nursing program. So I was doing all of my prereqs, you know, and you had to take this exam before you could get into the nursing program. But the test was basically a lot of anatomy and physiology, which I didn't have that prerequisite yet. But that was a test that you need to take in order to get into the nursing program. And I needed to take this test in order to get in at the time I wanted to. So they were allowing you to be able to go test. And if you pass, you can get into the nursing program. You'll start when they start and you can still finish your prerequisites on the side. So I'm like studying. I had went to their library, got all the books. Anyways, I went in there, you know, took the test, and I did not pass the test. And I want to say I took that test more than once, and I just could not pass the test. Like, so now I'm like, okay, like, I'm thinking like, okay, this is what I thought was for me. Like, I thought nursing is what I wanted to do. Like, I can't get past this test. Like, the other schools, like, they were either too far or it was like, I didn't really like the other schools that I looked at. So I really wanted to be in this school. It was close to home. Like, I have children. So I'm like, I needed to be in this class. Like, and I could not get past the test. So after I failed it again, I went home and I'm just like, I remember laying on the couch and I was like just crying and praying. Like, I was so heartbroken. Like, I was so sad because I'm like, what am I going to do then? I felt terrible. I was sitting there crying and praying to God, like, why can't I get past this test? Like, what's going on? Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I going to do? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, and then I'm spending money taking this test. So it's like, I just felt very down. And then, like I said, every no is not a bad thing. It was better opportunity elsewhere. So then I found out about a different school. Yes, it was a little bit further of a drive. It was like 45 minutes away from where I stayed at, but that wasn't like terrible. So it was like this new one that I had found out about, I didn't have to do too many prereqs. Like, I would finish faster. Like, going the other route that I was going to go, I would have been in school longer. And this route was faster, and they also had higher passing rates. The school that I was trying to get into, I had later found out, like, their passing rates were terrible. Like, people were dropping out. It was like over half of the class was like dropping out or not passing. The teachers, they were saying like wasn't really helpful. The tests were very hard. I talked to a person who I did like prereqs with, straight A student, went there, complete different thing. Like, and I'm not a person that just get the material. So I just know for me being in there, like, that was not going to be for me. It was not going to be for me. So the school that I did end up getting accepted to, went through with that program, and I finished that program, which I did do a video of my graduation on my channel for that program. And I just was thanking God, like, I didn't know at that time when I got that no, I didn't know that I was going to have a better opportunity come. So like when I did get that, I was very thankful and grateful, and I was thanking God. Like, you don't ever know what God is trying to prevent you from going through, you know? So just make sure you stay patient and weigh your options out. Also, if you are struggling to figure out what it is that you should be doing, or like you just don't know like what it is that you're supposed to be doing with your life, or like you don't know which direction to take, like you have so many different things, you don't know where to start, or you don't know what your first step is. I need y'all to listen to me when I say this. I need you, like, go pray about it. Please, go pray about it. Like, God speaks. There are different ways that God can speak to you. Like, go on a fast. Go on a 3-day fast. I had done a couple fasts where I would fast from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Like, whenever I felt like I needed direction, or if I felt like I wanted to hear from God, or if I just wanted to get closer to God. Fasting really does help. Like, I would say go on a fast. And, you know, pray to God, like, God, I don't know what I want to do with my life. Or, God, what is the next steps that you want me to do? Like, which way am I supposed to go? What direction? I want to tell you guys one more story. So I was scrolling on TikTok one day, and I came across this video. And the girl was talking about how she was struggling to make a decision, didn't know which way she was supposed to go. So she was talking about how she's seen another TikToker do this. And it was like, basically, she was like, God, if you want me to go this way, show me lemons. And if you want me to go this way, then show me this. And as she was like cleaning, she ended up coming across to seeing lemons, right? So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try this. Like, it was something that I was trying to figure out. It was actually my YouTube I was talking about. Because, like, YouTube is something that I've been very passionate about since I was, like, so young. And it's, like, has been a feeling that I just couldn't really shake. Like, it's something that I always wanted to do, but I would never be consistent enough to, like, see growth. So I always come back to YouTube, and I have, like, some goals that I want to do with YouTube and, like, other things set with YouTube. So, like, I'm like, you know, I don't want to keep going down this pattern if it's not for me. So I said a prayer, and I'm like, God, if YouTube is something that I should be doing and this is something that is in my calling, then show me a bear. And if it's something, no. I said, then show me a lion. And if it's not for me and I'm wasting my time and I should, you know, let it go, show me a bear. I'm sitting here, you know, it was like very anticipating, sitting here waiting, like you're kind of like searching for the answer. I happened to be scrolling on TikTok, right? And I seen a baby, and on the baby, it was a bear's head. Now I'm like, I was crushed. Like, I'm like, I seen the bear, like, what? Is this my sign to stop? Like, I'm just supposed to stop now? And I was like very like crushed on the inside, because I'm like, wow, a bear? But then I scrolled right under that video and I seen a lion. I seen a lion's head. So I'm like, okay, I seen a lion. I seen a lion right after the bear. Like, these are back-to-back videos. I was on the bear, then scrolled down with lion. So I'm like, okay, God. I go back to praying, like, okay, God, like, what is it that you're trying to show me? Because now I'm confused. You showed me both. Like, I don't know what you're trying to tell me now. Like, can you please give me a clear sign? Like, what, like, am I supposed to do this or not? Like, is this something that's for me or not? Like, can you please just show me a clear sign that I know came from you? Like, and I know, like, this is what it meant. So I get to cleaning up. I was cleaning up my kids' room, and it was a book that was on the ground, but it was turned over. And I had picked up the book, and it was a lion on the cover. So instantly I started dropping tears, because I'm like, okay, God is real. He's listening to me. Like, and then, like, also it was a sign that I could do it. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, when you're passionate about something and then, like, you don't know if it's for you, like, it really weighs you down. Like, you really, like, I don't really know how to explain it, but, like, seeing that it was a sign from God that I could do this, like, I'm like, okay. Like, now I feel like I can invest time into this. I don't feel like I'm wasting time. So then I, like, told a couple people about it, and I told my dad about it. So remember, I told you guys I seen the bear and the lion. So my dad was telling me, like, you know, I think God was telling you, like, it's up to you. Like, you can or you don't have to. Like, it's 50-50. You can go either way with it. Like, you can go either way. Like, you don't have to do it or you can't do it. It's up to you. You have the power to do either one. And I'm like, I didn't think about it that way, but it made sense. And honestly, I took it as, like, this is, like, it was, like, basically telling me, like, the only thing stopping me from being successful is me. I have to put in the work for it. Like, it was me being inconsistent. It was me procrastinating. It was me popping on here, popping off. Like, it was me and me. Like, yes, you know, God would get my videos out to whoever needs to see them and who it's for. But, like, if I'm not applying myself, what am I doing? Basically, God has showed me, like, yes, you can do this. This is for you. Now go after it. Go do it. Like, and that's why now today I have been taking the stepping stones and I've been doing some work behind the scenes and, like, trying to apply myself more in other areas that I felt like I was lacking. And I really hope that this video like encouraged you to get back up again and go after what it is that you want. I hope that you guys found some motivation in this video, because I really want everyone to succeed. Like, I want success for everyone. Whatever that looks like for you, I really want that for you. So if you did watch this video to this point, I appreciate you guys so much. And if you did like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Baby,